Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another one. So today I got one of our clients, Samaje here. Samaje, how you doing, man?
I'm great, bro. Bless.
I'm glad to hear. So I wanted to bring him on to record this quick case study. I ain't gonna take up too much of your time, right? But your results, bro, was absolutely insane. We did what we did for a lot of our clients, and I just wanted to kind of share your story, and ask you a few questions, and just so they can kind of see, like, hey, anybody can do this. It don't matter where you at.
Mhm.
Anybody can do this. So I guess the first I want to I want to say where you are right now and then where it started from. Right. So currently, how many followers do you have across all your platforms?
I would say about like over 700K across
Okay.
all my platforms.
Okay, over 700K. And what platforms is this?
Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
Okay. And of course, was it organic or was that paid traffic?
All organic. All organic.
Okay, we have to say that, right? Just so they know.
All organic.
All right.
Yeah.
Now,
No for followers at all.
I remember before we started helping you out and everything like that. I recall you was telling me that you were paying like $1,000 a month or something like that for video content team or something like that sort. I remember, yeah. I remember. So can you tell them about that?
Yeah, for sure. I was working on getting, consistent with social media. I understand how important it was. So I was just posting, and was not getting no results. Like, you know what I mean? So
And yeah, I remember you was
nothing.
outside like doing all the time with the shirt off. This man.
I was doing everything to get some, because I understand, bro, attention is power. So, you know what I mean? I was trying to do anything that continues to get my business going, as far as, just gaining attention on the business. So, trying to blow up on social media, but it wasn't working. So,
Okay.
it didn't work yet. I'll say that.
And like, how many followers did you have before we start working together?
I had about like, I'll say about 1,000.
Okay.
1,000.
Yeah, I know you had like I think you had like 1,200 on 1,300 on
Yeah.
Instagram, and then TikTok
Yeah.
maybe like 800 or something like that, 300 something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. It was low. It was
Yeah,
low.
yeah. So I remember the funny thing is he saw my growth on my account, right, and he was hesitant. He was like, oh man, this guy is buying followers, right? Okay, he let him know about that. Like, what made you
Yeah.
think I was buying followers?
Because we are all in the same group chat, and your followers was growing too fast. So I was like, this dude paying for followers, bro. Like this dude. And this was around the same time we just start building a relationship, you know what I mean? So we started knowing each other, and I seen your followers are growing. I'm like, in a way, this is unbelievable. So this dude paying for him.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So it was my mind couldn't. I'm like, bro, ain't
You
nobody
can
going
fathom
up.
it, because I remember one of those months I literally grew 400K followers that month, and
Yeah,
he like, and I don't blame it. People seeing that much growth. Their
that's
favorite
crazy.
gurus don't have that much growth over the lifetime of their account. And I grew that in a month. So I was man like, yo, what this dude
Hey,
is paying
And
for
what's
them.
and what's you thinking, bro? I'm looking. I got 1,000 at the time, so you got 400K in a month. So I'm like, ain't no way, cause I'm posting too. So I would have got at least something. so,
Yeah.
yeah,
So okay, I want to ask too. So after, implementing the systems and everything of that sort, right? So like before you even tapped in and actually started like actually executing on information, getting the help that you needed, did you actually think it was gonna work for you?
I always feel, bro, that anything I put my mind to, I can do. Like
Okay.
I know that for a fact. Um, I just didn't know if you can actually do that for sure. Like I'm like, I didn't know if this was real. Like if you can really grow it. Like you know what I mean? But I know if it was a way it can be done, I know I could do it. Like if you know what I mean. If it was real, I can do it. If it ain't, then it ain't real. If I couldn't do it, it wasn't real.
Okay, yeah, and your growth was definitely really amazing, man. So like first month, right? Let them know, right? First month, how many followers did you grow the first month?
Yeah, my first month, Instagram was still very slow.
Exactly.
Instagram was still slow for me. I didn't hit the algorithm. I was posting every day, doing it 3 times a day. I'm asking like, bro, what's going on? Like, is my account broken? We checking my account every day. You know what I mean? Seeing if my account if I need to start a new one, because then we even started another account trying to see like, nah, bro, just stay consistent on this one. Give it time. But my TikTok started going first. On TikTok, I did like at least 10, 12K my first month on
And that's
TikTok. So I was
from
doing well.
a few hundred to 10, 12K. first month
Yeah,
of growth.
yeah. It was pretty much like a fresh account almost. So
Yeah.
pretty much like a fresh account with TikTok. TikTok was having growth. Instagram was having nothing. So I was like, I think I might have posted too much about motivation. So I need to start a new
Yeah,
account.
and he was in a whole different niche, right? He does credit repair. I guess we didn't even say, right? Account grew for credit repair and business funding, right? That's
Yeah.
the niche. And prior to that, it was just a bunch of motivational videos and stuff that, yeah. So that's what that was about, right? So we helped them structure a niche, right, and then go into one lane and start posting a bunch of different things. It was like life insurance, all types of stuff like that too. So,
Mhm.
and then we doubled down on the thing that was to make the most amount of income and the niche that he was in.
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
All right. And then okay, now fast forward month 2. What was the growth like in month 2?
So month two was really like on Instagram. It like hit. It was like one post for me, and it was like in the next day and a half, in a week, I'm at like 10K. And he was always telling me like, bro, your Instagram is gonna go past your TikTok. I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're saying, but these numbers on TikTok going up. Instagram ain't moving. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Instagram not moving. But out of nowhere, my Instagram just blew up. And by the end of month two, I was at probably like, I say 60, 70K on Instagram alone. TikTok still doing what it's doing. Facebook started to take off now too. And I wasn't even paying attention to Facebook, but that was taking off. It was pretty much growing right next with Instagram. So they was growing together.
And then month
Yeah.
3?
Yeah, and then month three, on all platforms, I probably say I had like 220K followers. Yeah, to be exact. Like I had over 100K on, and keep this in mind, in October, I had about 1,000, right? And then December, I had over 100K. So over 100K, and then, and, um, and then as well too, I had over 100K on Facebook. So I looked on there, so that was like over 200K. So I probably had like probably like 250, honestly.
By
Like
what, month
250
3 or month 2? My
month three.
month 3. For yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Month 3, month 4.
from a
So,
thousand.
yeah, from 1,000 on IG, a few hundred on TikTok to over 200,000 followers in a few months, y'all. We do this. We do this, right? And the thing was, he was paying thousands of dollars on a content team that was not helping him actually build like real, like not even just blow up or go viral, or like even get quality leads for his business, right? So we talking about the growth and everything, and I want to touch on something you mentioned. As I tell people all the time. I always tell people, if your account, I call it this, seasoned. If your account is not seasoned on Instagram, it's always gonna be slower. I mean, you didn't have any good performing videos in the very beginning. You have to get your account seasoned with constant posting of good quality content. A lot of people ask me, "Hey, Sharif, do I focus on quality or quantity?" You need both. You can't escape. You can't escape it. You need both quality and quantity, right? So stop putting ish on ish, right? I ain't gonna say the word, right? Stop putting poop on poop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to make your content better, and then everything's gonna grow and elevate from there, right? So Instagram is always gonna be slower if your account is not seasoned, and TikTok is always what makes people happy in the beginning, because TikTok picks up like right off bat if you're posting good content. So if you're posting content on TikTok right now and it's not actually blowing up, is because you're not posting good content, or it might be something wrong with that account, which then we can look at that as well too, right? But a lot of time, 9 times out of 10, it's just your content just sucks, honestly, right? People don't want to face the truth. Your content sucks. Your account is not shadow banned. Your content just sucks, right? So yeah, so I had to explain to Samaje as well too. I'm like, hey, Instagram is gonna be slow in the beginning. TikTok gonna pick up a lot sooner, and that's exactly what happened because I've done it over and over and over again. I know this like the back of my hand, right? So it's like Instagram gonna pick up a little slower. If you have a season account, Instagram can pick up as soon as TikTok, as long as you're posting good quality content, right? So I always gotta let people know that, because oh, why is my Instagram not picking up? Guess what? You ain't posting no good content. You ain't even hit the algorithm yet, right? Hit the algorithm of consistent posting, right? It might take a few months. I done seen it sometimes take 4 months to really crack the algorithm, because you've been posting so much bad content on there that it takes a little bit of time to ramp up to it, right? 4 months even. I've seen like a guy who was posting for 4 months, who was helping him out grow for 4 months, and then on month 4, guess what? He grew over 100,000 followers in one single freaking week organically, y'all. Right, a couple thousand followers in the span of 4 months, and then guess what? boom, 100,000 followers in a single week. And of course, during that time, he was still generating a ton of quality leads. But guess what? When the algorithm actually picked him up, his business didn't take off. But his TikTok prior to that was already blown up. He already had 100K by those 4 months and everything. So that's why we like to do on multiple platforms, is because that, so like, you can start generating quality leads from these other platforms, while this one, the really the breadwinner, right? Because Instagram has way more higher quality people who have more money. It's gonna take some time to actually pick up. When it picks up, everything is just kind of, rolling smoothly, right? But yeah. So I even want to touch on like the lead side of things and like business and everything of that sort. So what was your offers, right? What's your offer, just so they kind of know that you have.
Yes. Yeah, so my offers at that time or right now? Like at the time or right now when I was growing my social media?
um at that time.
Yeah. At that time, my offers was, educating people on credit. So I was helping people in a space far as, helping them with their credit as well, and also just helping them with funding as well too. So all of the leads and everything was organic. So all of the people that was hearing and reaching out to me, that was all. There was no paid traffic. There was no ads coach. It was none, because organically it got to a point after I was posting and it hit the algorithm. I had over 10 million views in 30 days off of organic content. So, and as well too.
Man,
Yeah.
10 million views organically.
10 million views off of organic posting as well. So
let me open a question to y'all. What would an extra 10 million views organically in your space do for you? You let me know, right? Not no dancing videos or anything of that sort. 10 million organic views. Look at the date. It's right there. Boom, boom, boom. From the proof is input.
Organic views right there.
Boom. 10 million views is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Because we're making good value-based content that's in your niche with good CTAs to actually pull the audience you're looking for and educate people on the product and service you're actually talking about. Not no dancing stuff. None of that, y'all. We literally have good, real value, right? And nurturing people with your actual content. So, man, that's incredible, man. 10 million organic views over the span of 30 days. Absolutely amazing. I know, I was able to squeeze this in. So once again, I really appreciate your time for, taking the time to, hop on here and let them know. So what would you say to somebody, right quick, just kind of close it off? What would you say to somebody who's on the fence, like, hey, I don't know if I want to tap in with this guy. I don't know if I'm going to really get some results. Like, what would you say to those people?
I would say honestly, if you are, and for me, when I give advice, I want to be 100% honest as I possibly can. If you're going to put the work in, 100%, right person to go with. If you're not gonna put the work in, don't even bother, because you're gonna be mad you didn't get the money's worth. No matter who you go with, you can help them get the results 100%. But if they're not willing to do the work, they might as well not even give you their money.
I'm so glad you said the work, because guess what? Something that we didn't even have this offer then that we have now too, and it's going absolutely insane, is we do the work for them. All they literally have to do is spend 3 to 5 hours a month just recording the content, do the scripts, editing, and posting. So they ain't gotta do no work. So what you have to do, being taught everything, hey, do this, this, all this thing you had being taught. Guess what? We just do it for them. Now, how much faster do you think you would have grown, right? Would you have grown if we just did it for you instead of you even, you know what I'm saying?
Way faster.
Right? And not even, let me never say how much faster. How much more efficient with your time, with your busy schedule? How much time would that have saved you?
100%.
You spend a lot of time into when you're doing it for yourself, right?
Editing, yep, editing. That's what takes up the most time.
And something about things that you have to learn, how to edit the videos, all those things. You was learning everything of that sort. But guess what? They don't gotta worry about none of that. We just do it for them.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, that's great. I really appreciate your time. Y'all go check him out, Samaje. Once again, really appreciate your time. And if you are looking to grow and scale your social media and business to take it to the next level, if you are a coach, consultant, or any type of entrepreneur in that digital product space, you're selling an offer online, I want you to click the link down below in the description to book a free consultation with my team and I to see if we are the right fit. We don't work with everybody in every niche, because we know some niches just does not align with what we want and our brand. So book a call, see if you are the right fit, and we can give you some game on that call as well too, like a free audit of your account as well too, to help you grow and scale your social media and your business. All right, I'll see y'all on the next side. All right, and Samaje, once again, I really appreciate your time. All right, have a blessed rest of your night.